Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're tackling a situation that literally everyone has faced at some point, and we're going to learn exactly how to take control of it. We're talking about lost USPS packages. If you've got something missing in the mail system right now, just take a deep breath. You are in the exact right place.
It's an incredibly frustrating feeling, isn't it? You track your package for days, the status says delivered, or maybe it's been stuck on in transit for what feels like a lifetime, and your porch is completely empty. Ever eagerly waited for a package that never arrived? You're not alone, but don't worry. Here's how you can take control and track it down today.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the missing mail problem, then move to gathering required info, filing your search online, troubleshooting and tips, and finally, next steps and conclusion.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the missing mail problem.
You know, when a package vanishes, it is so easy to just assume it was stolen right off your porch or lost into a void forever. But the reality? It's actually pretty surprising. A massive amount of missing mail is simply the result of missed deliveries, missed scans, or temporary automation overloads within the postal system. According to industry data, 68% of packages that are initially flagged as lost are actually recovered within 10 days. I mean, that is a huge majority. They haven't vanished into thin air. Very often, they've just been kicked out of the automated scanning machines and dropped into manual sort queues. This means your package is highly likely still physically in the system, just waiting to be sorted out.
And hey, if your package isn't just stuck in a local backlog, it might be heading to the USPS Mail Recovery Center. Think of this place as the official lost and found department for the entire Postal Service. It's a highly secure private facility that handles all the undeliverable and non-returnable mail. They actually open packages to determine if there's an item of value inside, which USPS officially defines as merchandise worth over $25 or over $20 in cash. If it meets that criteria, they hold on to it, hoping the original owner will claim it.
But listen, here is where you need to pay close attention to the timeline. The Mail Recovery Center does not keep your items forever. If your mail doesn't have a barcode, they only hold it for 30 days. If it does have a barcode, you get 60 days. After that 60-day mark, unrecovered items are donated, recycled, thrown away, or even auctioned off. The clock is absolutely ticking, which brings us to our next crucial step.
Section 2. Gathering your required information. So the crucial point is that you do not want to jump straight to a search form without having your facts straight. Filing an incomplete request is only going to slow down an already bogged down system. You need to build a comprehensive dossier for your missing item. Here's your toolkit of absolute prerequisites. You're going to need the exact sender and recipient addresses. You need the date of mailing. You absolutely need the tracking numbers. But beyond the obvious, you have to know the container size and type. And most importantly, you need a highly detailed description of the contents. If you have photos of the item or even photos of the box before it's shipped, grab those too. Things like serial numbers, brand names, makes, models. This metadata is exactly what postal workers use to identify your item in an absolute sea of cardboard.
Let me show you exactly what I mean here. A bad description is just writing brown box on your form. The Mail Recovery Center processes literally millions of brown boxes. But a good description? 12 by 10 brown box covered in stickers containing a red sweater. A highly detailed description dramatically maximizes your chances of a successful recovery. You've got to help the postal workers help you by giving them something very specific to look for.
Moving right along to Section 3, filing your search online.
Filing successfully is actually a multi-step process. Step 1. Always check your tracking and ask your neighbors or building manager first, because misdeliveries happen all the time. Step 2. If it's genuinely missing, submit an online help request first. This basically alerts your local post office to look around their facility. Step 3. You have to wait 7 business days from the original mailing date. Then, Step 4. If that local help request fails to yield any results after 7 days, that is when you escalate and submit the official missing mail search request. This is the big one. This triggers a search at the National Mail Recovery Center.
To actually file this request, you're going to head directly to a dedicated portal, missingmail.usps.com. You will need to create a free USPS account to access the form, but once you're in, this is exactly where you'll input all those addresses, the tracking numbers, those highly detailed descriptions we talked about, and upload your photos. After you submit, you can easily monitor the status right from your account dashboard, and USPS will send you email confirmations and periodic updates.
Let's jump into Section 4, troubleshooting and insider tips. We all know bureaucracy doesn't always work perfectly. So what do you do when things don't go according to the standard script? For instance, here's a question that stresses a lot of people out immediately. What if you can't find your tracking number? Without a correct tracking number, your search will almost certainly grind to a complete halt. If you're off by even a single character, the system might pull up someone else's package entirely or just throw an error. If you have lost the tracking number, don't panic. Here are some actionable solutions. First, check your click and ship label receipts if you bought postage online. Dig through your email confirmations. Often the retailer or USPS sent it to you directly. Check the physical paper receipts you got at the post office counter. And actually, here's a great pro tip. Use the free USPS Informed Delivery tool. It scans incoming mail and packages, and sometimes it'll even show tracking information for inbound packages that haven't hit the public tracking system yet.
And this brilliantly illustrates a major point of confusion for many folks: the difference between a search and a claim. A missing mail search is a process designed for the physical recovery of your actual item. You just want your stuff back. An indemnity claim, on the other hand, is a request for financial reimbursement, which only applies if your shipment was covered by USPS insurance. They are two totally different tools for two very different outcomes, and you definitely don't want to confuse them.
Okay, here is one of the best insider tips to remember if you feel like you're getting nowhere. If your online forms are totally stuck, you need to escalate. Call 1-800-ASK-USPS and specifically request a national service request. This is absolutely critical because it elevates your case beyond just the local post office and forces a formal investigation that usually takes 7 to 14 days. If that still doesn't work, you can even escalate further to the consumer advocate or the Office of the Inspector General. The real key here is persistent escalation. Finally, Section 5, Next Steps and Conclusion. Real quick, before we wrap up, I do have to note our standard disclaimer. Bureaucracies change all the time, so these procedures are based on the best available information we have right now. You should always verify the most current details, timeframes, and forms directly on the official USPS website or by chatting with their customer service department.
So the next time tracking stalls for days on end, don't panic and definitely don't immediately assume the worst. You now have the knowledge and the strategy to navigate the missing mail system effectively. Just remember the steps, gather your highly detailed info, and take action. Your lost package might just be sitting in a recovery center waiting for you to claim it. Are you ready to go find it? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and best of luck tracking down your mail.